Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, or welcome back for those who are very used to these unboxings. Today we're going to be doing a Fairyloot unboxing, which I believe is going to be the April box. It is April 30th and I'm opening the April box. I am so excited. I feel like these book boxes are just like getting faster and faster. It's so exciting. We're just going to jump into it because I got a lot of stuff to do today, so let's get into it. Here is the spoiler card on the top. It is April 2023, Dare to Dream. I have actually gotten this book in a previous box, so I'm really excited to see which one I'm going to like better. This is the one I was more curious about just because I wanted to know what they were going to do with it, but we're going to see when that pops up. But first, we are going to start with this that is on top. Oh my gosh, I love this. So obviously this is a book sleeve and it says, "We should appreciate the flower regardless of its roots, Su Lin Tan." I think that's Daughter of the Moon Goddess. And if it is, I'm literally currently reading that. I haven't started it yet. I'm trying to finish something else first, but that is slated as the next book that I will be reading. I love the material in this just because I know I feel like it's like at least semi-waterproof, like just in case something happens, the books will definitely be protected. So I love this. I love the very pretty bright design. I feel like a lot of these book boxes do darker designs on their book sleeves, but this is really pretty and really bright. Next item seems like another fabric. We got a couple fabric items. We have a set of socks. I like getting socks because my feet are perpetually cold. It says True Story Socks designed by Jez Hawk. True Story. Is it specifically the book True Story? Or, because I know True Story is a book, but that seems not on brand for like a fantasy box because I think True Story is like a thriller. I don't know. These are interesting, kind of creepy with the eye. Huh. I don't know if that's like yeah, I don't know if I've read that or heard of it. Maybe there's a different True Story that I'm thinking of, but that's interesting. And I don't see anything else on here other than just True Story. Next thing is another fabric item. It looks like another Daughter of the Moon Goddess thing just because of the design, but that is so pretty. I love these. These are, what are they called? Bowl koozies, I think. Yeah, violet bowl koozie. So loving that. This might be, is this like fandom neutral stuff? I don't know what's happening. But I like it. I don't really know. Maybe Violet Made of Thorns. I don't know. Very pretty. It doesn't say the book actually on here. So this is interesting. I feel like normally they say the books on them. Next item, I think that is it. Or there's one more. This is going to be like the fastest unboxing because there's nothing that much to say. Like there's nothing super over the top that I have to like show you guys. Last item are going to be my absolute favorite things to get, and it is the bookmarks. I love these. I have no idea who they are, but I love them. So this one has angel wings, looks like a staff, and some sort of wreath in her hand. So I don't know who that is, but it's very beautiful. As usual, the artwork on these are just, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And then this guy, I have no idea. I don't even have a guess for either one of these. If you guys can figure it out, I am impressed. I'm definitely gonna have to look at the spoiler sheet for that. Okay, and then we of course have our tarot cards. Oh, I actually know this one because this is like I feel like this is Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I feel like it's very obvious what she looks like. I haven't even read them, but I feel like that's iconic. I don't know if he's also from Daughter of Smoke and Bone, but I definitely know she probably is. So those are cool. They look very lifelike. At least this one does. She looks really lifelike. It's kind of freaking my eyes out. Anyway, so that's that. And then we have an art print on top of that. Again, don't know who it is. I'm betting 1,000 here. Well, I guess I did get Daughter of the Moon Goddess right, but otherwise not going like super great. It's pretty though. I like the artwork. It's interesting. It's got like almost like an anime vibe to it. We're already to the book. That was the shortest amount of time that I've ever showed items, I feel like, but there's just not that much to like talk about with it. So here is a sneak peek of the sprayed edges. So we got a nice pretty navy on the bottom, I think. Yeah, it's on the bottom. So here is, let me get all this stuff out. So we have Berry Scoop that we'll look at really fast. I tend not to really read that much in the Fairy Scoop. We have bookmark, and we have, oh, the author letter. So this is the author letter. That's cool. It's kind of similar a little bit to this has got a similar vibe to it. So this might be the same artist. It's got like that cartoonish look to it. Okay, so, oh, if you want to read the author letter, you can pause it and read it. But we are going to show the book now. This is what I'm always excited about. Okay, so here is the reveal. Is this just the normal cover? I thought... Oh, so there is some... Okay, so there's some foiling on actually... There we go, you can kind of see it there. So all the lighter stuff is actually like foiled. And it's really pretty. Look, oh, it's actually... Okay, yeah, this is really hard to get on camera. It's really pretty in person how Silver in the Bone was done. That's neat. Okay, and then we have foiling on up here too. It's having a real hard time showing it. And is there water on the original cover? I don't know if there's water on the original cover. But that's interesting. So there's that. I feel like this is pretty much... Oh, that's cool. Oh, I have feelings about this. I like it, but I really don't like that they took the name off of the spine. I don't love that because most of my books go in a bookshelf like this, so I don't love that, but I don't know. That's weird. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. And there's the back. Again, this feels like just a pretty much regular copy. Oh, okay. So sprayed edges, and then that's really cool. Again, this is the same issue that I had with their previous one that they did. I think it was the previous one that they did, where they just took an image from the front and put it on the side. I don't love that. I do like that we can see the rest of the sword, but I don't know if I love just taking an image and putting it exactly on the side. I don't know. I kind of wanted something a little more unique compared to that. It's still really pretty. I'm not complaining that we got something, but I'm not the happiest about it. So we have some stuff under the dust jacket, which nothing there, is also interesting. So we have that kind of cartoonish artwork that I really like, but I don't know if it fits. See, this is how I would probably have to display it, is like that. And that's actually really nice. The spine is really pretty, so I'm okay with that. And then there's the back. I don't know how I feel about this artwork with what I know about the book. It feels kind of weird, and it's the same on the inside. It's like this cartoonish, almost kid-like appearance, because to me this looks like they're middle grade students kind of thing. So I don't know how I feel about the artwork for this book. They look so young. So I don't know how I feel about that. Here is the signed page, and I think that's it on the inside. Hi, dude. He's mad I left him upstairs. Okay, so that's everything there. Let's talk about what the book is about. Tamsin Lark is a hollower breaking into ancient crypts of dark sorceresses in search of the treasures inside. Now rumors are swirling about a powerful ring from Arthurian legend, a ring that could free her brother Cabell from a curse, but they aren't the only ones who covet it. As word spreads, greedy hollowers start circling, and many would kill to have the ring for themselves. Tamsin is forced into an alliance with her rival Emery's, the last person she wants to rely on. Together they dive headfirst into a viper's nest of dark magic and expose a deadly secret with the power to awaken ghosts of the past and shatter her last hope of saving her brother. Yeah, I think this sounds really, really interesting. This is definitely a book that I am very excited to read. I do think it's a series, because I think her last book, Lore, was a standalone, but I believe this one is going to be a series, which sounds more accurate based on, I feel like the world's going to be bigger than the world that they did in Lore. So, yeah. Don't know how I feel about it. Let me know down below what you guys think about the changes that they did. Again, I don't know if this is the original cover. Let me look at it really fast. Okay, so basically it looks a lot more like the Barnes & Noble cover. The Barnes & Noble cover is like super lightened and it's blue. The original cover, at least in the United States, is like a black with the smoke, but it's light. And then everything is just generally darker, and it's very hard to see the water, but there is water in it. So it's not like horribly different. Again, it looks more like the Barnes & Noble one. But anyway, it's okay. I don't know how I really feel about it. And that always throws me off because I feel like I want to say like stuff about it, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, let's talk about well, first let's look at the Fairy Scoop, just in case they have something in here. It is a series. They say, what can you tell us about the sequel? So I won't read that. And yeah, that's about it. So let's talk about the spoilers. First up, we have a bowl koozie designed by Blanca Design. Protect your hands from the heat or cold with this beautifully designed bowl koozie inspired by Violet Made of Thorns by Gina Chen. Art print. Yeah, they didn't like name stuff this time, so just art print by Saul Tees. It is supposed to be Aaron Warner from the Shatter Me series. Okay, I can see that. I can see that now that they've said that. It's been a long time since I read that series, so it's not really at like the forefront. I guess I picture his hair a lot shorter for some reason. I always thought like he had more of like a buzz short hair for some reason. Ankle Socks by Jez Hawk. This is Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I haven't read that series, so I would not have thought of Daughter of Smoke and Bone. Book sleeve designed by Blanca Design is Daughter of the Moon Goddess. Collectible mythology bookmarks are Morpheus, the god of sleep, and Nike, the goddess of victory. Okay, that's really cool. Tarot cards of the month are Akiva as the 5 of stars and Karu as the 6 of stars cards. The characters are from Daughter Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor, illustrated by Sarah Mirza _art. Our version of Silver in the Bone by Alexandra Bracken has an exclusive cover, a digital sprayed edge, artwork on the end papers by Alley Cats, art on the hardcover by Alley Cats, and is signed by the author. Don't forget to read the author letter. Check out the character print on the reverse side, Reza.art. So they got 2 artists that did similar styles, so that's cool. Because I definitely thought that the artwork was similar enough that it was all the same author in the box. So that's cool that they got like kind of a theme going. I really like that. So that's everything in the box. Before we talk about next month, my favorite item is definitely going to have to be the book sleeve. It's always the book sleeve. I love the book sleeves. Least favorite item, I guess, would be the socks, because I prefer like fuzzy socks and not just like thin socks, because my feet are weird and they don't like thin socks as much with shoes, and I always get blisters. I don't know what it is. My feet are weak, man. They're weak. So that's my favorites. And then next month is Feuding Gods. So that is the picture that we have. The book of the month is a historical fantasy romance that is full of magical letters, mysterious disappearances, and malevolent gods. This is a fandom neutral box inspired by gods and mythology from around the world. It will include 5 items, one of which is a bookshelf tote bag designed by Chatty Nora. So that's really cool. So that's kind of all I got to say about it, since it's fandom neutral, so there's not a lot to say. So that's everything in the box. That was probably the fastest I've ever gone through a book box. I had to get through stuff quickly today because I got to work today and I got a lot of stuff to do. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see more unboxings. I always got a bunch on here. And make sure you like the video if you enjoyed the content, and make sure you comment down below what you thought about the box, the book, the items, etc. I love hearing about it. So that's all I got for you today, and I will see you guys in the next one.